sometimes I think that's a problem. Bands just worry about the camera, the photos, you know,
the posing.
Some new band just they have a picture before they know how to play.
Right.
You know, they're like, oh, we have a great picture, but we don't know our music sucks. You know, so I'm against that kind of attitude. I think it's better music first, always, and then everything else falls after the music.
Yeah, good, because we know, like you said, and so many people said, there is a lot of people who want you here just for the fact that me and Max are getting lectured. But I think if the music wasn't strong enough, we wouldn't be here. So I think, like Max says, at the end of the day, it is the music that drives the whole thing. You know, of course, there is some people who comes out of curiosity to see how it is, whatever. But for us, like this whole tour, it's quite scary. Even like the new songs that we play, the way people are singing the songs, it's like, for me, it was so exciting to see that. It's like, man, fresh songs that we just finished, that I didn't even get sick of it yet. And kids are already, you know, because that's usually how it is. Like a song like Roots, or when we play live, there is a burst of energy, and it's amazing. But if you ask me if I go and listen to Roots, I don't, you know what I mean?
Of course.
So those songs, I still listening to them, and to hear the crowd singing them, almost like a classic in a way.
Yeah.
For me, that was so surprising good, you know. In a way, I was like very happy.
Do you think that today, this is what differentiates a good band from a bad band? Because the feeling which you get these days when you look especially of new bands from the rock and metal scene, they give you the impression of artificially created sort of monsters, you know. You portrayed it very nice, that they first have a picture but they don't know actually to play. So is this still the energy of and the message of a music which counts these days? Can you find it in the new, I cannot even call it new wave of metal these days, but in the modern metal? Are there any bands which are still playing in the same old school direction with achieving this energy transmission to the audience?
I think so, but they are, you gotta like find them, look for them, because you know, unfortunately, a lot of it, you know, majority, is even worse now than before because of Pro Tools and because of all these crutches people get in the studio these days. Because you don't need to even play guitar anymore. You know, you write, you make a riff, and then you engineer loops that riff and put, you know what I'm saying, like, you don't even need to be a good musician. You know, it's like ridiculous. You know, we don't come from that school of music. We come more of like, yeah, you play everything, you play all your drums,
and you take advantage of those things today to help you. You don't, like Max said, you don't use like as a crutch. Like,
right.
Okay, I can only do one kick, and I'll put the kicks all in the album. It's like, no.
And the problem,
and then when you come live, it's gonna suck. You know?
Yeah, so you know, it's like, I think it's better to make a record that maybe is not unbelievable difficult, you know, to play, but you can recreate live better than make an album that's, oh my god, I don't know how these guys did that, and you go see them live and they can't do it, you know, and you realize, okay, that's just a trick, that was a studio trick, you know, that sucks, not for us, you know.
So, okay, thank you very much. You know, Sepultura's albums used to be a part of the world's culture, which used to they contributed beyond any doubt in raising the rest of the world's interest in Brazil as a cultural phenomenon and Brazil as a country. So these days, do you still feel that you are Brazil's cultural ambassadors? Or you feel that you are beyond this phase and you are just integrating the let's say, humanity's cultural future heritage? That you are more of an universal artist right now?
Both, I think. We're always gonna be Brazilian, and very proud of it. Yes, but you know, it's something I really like. You know, it's like without patriotism, but it's not patriotic, but it's like I'm
Pride.
proud to be from Brazil.
Orgulho de ser brasileiro.
It's a fucked up country with a lot of bad shit, but there's a lot of good stuff like this that comes out, and you're like bringing this music out of it and attention. But at the same time, you know, we also are very into communicating a universal language, which is music, which is talks to all the people. And that's what I like about metal, you know, rock, metal, whatever. You play New Zealand, and you play here, because of that music bondage. You know, you communicate.
A bad thing about also like being a Brazilian and living in Brazil is that when bands become a Brazilian band that plays only, it's almost like a circus, you know. It's like only Brazilians and people who have a little thing with Brazil go see them. And for me, that's not interesting. You know? Like Max said, it can be like, yeah, we are Brazilian, we're really proud of this, but at the same time, that's not just what we got. We want to go to New Zealand and kids go in, some because they love, you know, Brazil, maybe, but most of it because they love our music, no matter where we're from.
So you still continue this dual function. You're Brazilians, but you're in the same time universal artists, taking advantage of this.
That's how it should be, man. It's like anywhere. I think, you know, for me, like growing up, I think you should celebrate each culture of the world instead of criticizing. It's like when I hate even when people talks, you know, like shit, even about America. I think there is, you know, lots of bad things and good things everywhere. So for me, it's like you're saying, it's a universal thing. And if you know how to celebrate the good things and the cultural parts, then you can, you know, grow as a person.
Thank you very much. It was very nice of yours hearing your thoughts.
Thanks, man.
And a few words for our Romanian fans, which are barely waiting
for
you.
Hopefully next time, you know, like
we're talking about Romania in the dressing room, actually, right?
Yeah.
Because I was talking
about the football.
No, I was talking about Dracula. Because I visited the castle, Castle Dracula, and you know, I know it's in Romania, right? And,
yes, in Transylvania.
Transylvania.
Actually, our web zine is located in Transylvania.
You're kidding me. Alright. We must go there now.
Yeah, so after show if you need some
now we got even
a glass of
purpose.
Fresh blood, just
we go drink some blood there with you.
Just look for me, guys. Any special, any surprise, unexpected surprise for tonight's show? Zürich?
Always.
Zürich.
You know, that's the thing.
You have some good friends in Zürich.
Well, yeah, maybe.
The band name starts with C and with F.
Yeah, I hope if you know, Martin, of course, is a really good friend.
And Tom?
Tom too, yeah. And if they show up, it's always there's a chance of a jam, or at least hanging out with good old friends.
And again, we don't like anticipation. So
Yeah.
We're not gonna let this, you know, drive us crazy.
And at Volkhaus, that time that they jammed with us, that was a complete spontaneous thing.
Really?
Yeah, it was like they showed up, and of course me and Max being like the biggest fans of Hellhammer ever. You know, we had this bond, you know, and it was like, but then again, like Max said, it was not anticipated. It was just like, all right, we're here. Can we do something? Yeah.
Actually, it was tricky because
Mike was there too.
We were teaching Tom wanted to play his own song because we did
I remember the video
in a different tuning, and I felt very stupid because like, you know, like how you teach the guy that wrote the song how to play his own song. But we, you know, there's different tuning, different part of the guitar. But Tom was really cool about it. You know, he was like, "Oh yeah, I play here, no problem." You know.
Cool.
Yeah. And also Mike was there, Mike Patton.
Yeah.
Thomas was playing at the time, so he was just there, like I was saying, spontaneously. He didn't participate. He was just like, "I'm here to enjoy." You know, so it's not the business side; it's more like the friendship.
So let's hope for the best for the tonight's show. Tem que ficar para caralho.
De nada.
Muito obrigado.
De nada. Thanks, man.